Hi, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. Today we're going to be playing with an old favorite, but a really good one. This is probably one of my faves, probably my favorite from this brand, but definitely a favorite just in general. And that's the Sultry palette by ABH. There's just something about this palette that I've always just absolutely adored. I don't know what it is. The tones are just, there's just something about it that makes it special. Why they discontinued it, I'll never know. But when they brought it back out a couple years ago in like a set type thing, that's how I got it. I actually ended up getting two of them, so I still have a backup of this. Even though you really shouldn't have backups, I didn't want to return it, and maybe one day I might actually hit pan on something. I doubt it, but maybe. The first shade we're going to go into is Twig. We're going to start with it. And to me, this palette is just an easy palette, to be honest with you, to use, in my opinion. And again, I'm a beginner, so I'm not a makeup artist, so I don't really know what I'm doing, but I try my best, as we all do. And by saying that, I find that the powders, yeah, well, they are powders. But the shadows are easy to use, blendable, they build up well, and I like that because, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm guessing half the time at what I'm doing. And the other half trying to go, well, what colors go together, Because me, I like bright colors, I do. But every now and then, well, it's probably half and half actually, because I like neutrals just as much. I think they can be fun too, so. But we're just going to put that in there as the crease shade, transition shade, whatever you want to call it. And then I'm going to put that same shade on the lower lash line. But I have always found that this palette is very pretty. And I think it makes really pretty eye looks. In a reasonable time frame even. Like technically you could do this right here, put on one of these metallic shades and go. Like that's how easy it can be. But of course, that would be kind of boring. So, I'm not going to do that. But you could, you definitely could. Then I'm going to go into Dystopian. I think it's Dystopian. Whatever. It's a dark brown shade type color. And I'm going to just tap that on. And then blend it out. And because it is a darker color, I am going to go in very easily. And build it. But see how easy it was just for that first? Like I'm going to take it up a little bit more, I think. As far as darkening it, but like it's just so easy to do. Which they're known for their shadows to be easy to work with. Powdery, but easy to work with. I'm just going to pick up a teeny bit more. Put it out here in the outer corner. Blend it through. It's basically repeat and do, Until you get it to where you like it. It's dark enough. And I will say it is a lot easier when you're doing, both eyes at the same time. But I can't do that because I'm too slow. I will say that if you could ever get this palette, this would definitely be one I would highly suggest getting. Because like it says in its name, it can be a very sultry palette, but it can be an everyday palette. It can be, I mean, it can be whatever you want it to be, really. It's up to you, technically. Whatever you see it doing is what it can do. Because sultry, sure. But everyday, sure. Sexy, sure. Classy, sure. Like all these things it could be. I just like it so much. I really do. It's one of my favorite palettes. It truly is. We're going to go into that dystopian shade. Pick a little bit up with my pencil brush, and I'm just going to run it right on the lower lash line. Right up on it. I tell you what, it's been kind of chilly out lately. And I don't know if I'm ready for that. Are you all ready for winter? Me personally, I like spring and fall. I think they're just perfect. It's not too hot, not too cold. Okay. Then we're going to go back into Twig again and run it on the lower lash line. Just like that. Oops. Gonna knock everything over in the process. I really need to get this stuff cleaned up. I really, really do. But I really haven't yet. Now I'm going to go into Pearl. And I'm going to definitely putting that in the inner corner. But then I'm going to take it up into the beginning part of my lid. About a fourth away. Third. And the shade's just so pretty. And I also like the way these shadows lay on my eye. They don't emphasize or make them look older than what they are, because I don't need that help, you know? Time will do that for me. For sure. Alright. Then I'm going to take the shade I don't know what shade I took, y'all. Okay. I think I took the shade Cinder. rest of the lid. Sort of just mixing them together. I do think I need a little more of the darker Dystopia shade on the outer portion here. Yeah. See, I like the way that looks. And it could be every day, or it could be a date night out. Like, it's just really up to you on what you want. But granted, it takes me forever to do something, don't get me wrong. But generally, it wouldn't take somebody that long to do an eye look using this palette. But being a beginner and all. But it was easy. And it was fun. And there's so many options of so many different looks that you could do. That makes it worth it. And then it's easy to travel with, it's easy to pack, it's easy to store. For me, it's definitely a palette I can't go wrong with. And every time I do get it out, I really like the look I create. Although I have so many palettes that I don't often get to play with these. But I do make it a point to play with them. So that is the final look using this palette. I just threw on some It Cosmetic Superhero Mascara for top and bottom because I'm not going anywhere today. So it works well on my top, so I have to assume it's going to work well on the bottom, but I could be wrong, but I don't know. But yeah, I'm not going anywhere today, and my neck's killing me again, so looks like I'm stuck at home. But I do like the way this look came out. I think it's very pretty. It's very shiny, which is always my favorite. Like, the shinier, the better for me. But do you all have this palette? Did you guys grab it when it did re-release, or did you get it on the first release? I'm curious if anybody has this palette. Let me know. Let me know your color combinations too, like what you like to use and where you like to place it. Because I'm always up for trying like new color combos, because you know, I just guess. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. So, but you know, you live, you learn. But that's all I have for you today. I hope this video helped in some way, or maybe gave you the idea to pull the palette out again, whatever it may be. I really don't have any new palettes coming in. The ones I ordered like weeks ago still haven't shipped. Surprise there. But you know, that is what it is too. Gotta love that. But I will let you go. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all. That way you're notified when I do upload. I upload every day but Sunday. And I will see you in the next one. And until then, stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.